Alright, today I'm going to show you my method how I drill the holes for the tuners, and there might be more to the process than you might think, and you don't need any jigs for this. This will work with every kind of headstock you have. Just takes a bit of calculating and drawing and everything, but it will be perfect every time if you do it like this. So let's get to the point. First things first, what you're gonna need to do this. Of course you will need your tuners, you will need your drill bits. In this one I'm gonna use the 10mm that will fit to the bottom side of the tuner, and an 8mm that will fit to the top bushing of the tuner. You're gonna need a pencil. You're gonna need a pencil. A sharp one, a caliper, this triangle measuring thingy, and a laser. This is a €9 laser from Lidl. And a beer, don't forget the beer. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to mark the center line in your headstock. And you need to put a mark on the center of your fretboard on this side and also on the body side and the tip, and you can use the laser to figure out the center line. In this one I have already marked the center line with the pencil, but you can do it like this so that the tip, the end of your fretboard and the other end of your fretboard will be in a perfect line, and then you can use the thingamajigger to mark the line. Alrighty then, now I've already drawn the lines, but in this part you need the triangle thingy, and what is good for it has the center line. You can position the center line over the line you have drawn on your headstock, and you can get the perfect 90-degree angle when you put the other lines in it, and the tuners will be on the same line, like so. Now this is important when you put in the tuners. The tuners go so that the upwards peg is on the fretboard side of the guitar. If you put it the other way around, where the peg is on the opposite side, it will, let me demonstrate. The tuner has gears in it. It has a small gear that rotates the shaft that has threads in it. And if you put it like this, where the peg is on the fretboard side, the strings will pull the gear into the shaft where the thread is. If you put it the other way around, like this, it will pull the gear away from the shaft where the thread is. So that's why it is important to put the tuner right way around, because eventually if you put it the wrong way around it will cause problems. Okay, I've turned out the lights, not because I'm in the mood, but because so that you can see the laser better. Now this laser, the beam, this illustrates the string coming from the body. And if you put or you drill the hole right there on the cross section where it is, then it will be off, because you need to calculate from the edge of the peg, because the string will wind itself around the peg, not from the center. So the center point will be 4mm that way, where I'm gonna drill the hole, so that the string will go to the side of the peg and not from the middle. Now I have marked the actual drilling point of the first string, and the next thing you need to do is you need to calculate the spacing for the other strings. In a 3-string guitar it's much more easier because there's one in the middle and two on each side, the equal amount away from each other. But because this guitar will be a 4-string guitar, you put the first string, the low string first, like I did, and then you need to calculate the amount of how far away it is from the edge and put the mark on the other side for the high string, and then you need to measure this distance between them and divide it by 3, and there you get the two other points for the middle strings. Alright, now I have marked the spots for the low string and the high string. This is the spot I will drill the holes. Now I did encounter a problem because these are the tuners I want to use on this particular guitar. So the problem is, if I want to get it exactly like hugging the peg, the tuners they will overlap each other because they have these kind of ears on them. I could get away with it if I use the tuner like this. They will just come next to each other and that would be fine, but this tuner is just junk. I want to use the good ones. So I may need to do a bit of a compromise to widen the spacing a bit so that they can fit in there, and the string pull will not be exactly straight, but it will be good enough. Perfect place would be 8.5, but I widened it to 10.5, so there's 4 millimeters extra room for so that the ears don't clash into each other. Let's make the pilot holes and start drilling. Now I have drilled the holes with the 8 millimeter. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drill from the underside with the 10 millimeter, around 10 millimeters, because this bottom of the shaft, it's roughly 9 millimeters long. So I will put the tape on the drill, the 10 millimeters, to keep me from drilling out too deep, and the tuner will be perfect and snug. Okay, this is the end result. 10 millimeters from the bottom of the hole and 8 millimeters from the top. Okay, now it's just assembling left and we are good to go. There is not a single hair you can fit between those ears. Turned out really nice. Okay, the key takeaways here. Use your laser. If you don't already have one, go get yourself one. Drill the holes so that the string will hug the peg, not from the middle. And the straighter string pull you have, the better your guitar will stay in tune. And you don't need any jigs to make the holes like I do. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and if you have another way how you make your tuner holes, put it in the comments. And if you want to see this neck go into this box, stick around in the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.